Hello everyone, my name is Geeta and welcome to your pick a card reading. So the title of this video is going to be, what are their current thoughts? But before we get started, I'd just like to say really quickly that if you like this kind of video, please give my video a thumbs up. I appreciate it, it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Also in the video description is where you'll find your timestamps. This is going to be stone number 1, stone number 2, 3, and 4. And they will be listed below, like I said. But before I actually get started on the reading, I have a surprise. I don't know how many of you will be into this, but if you're not into this, you can go ahead and click onto the timestamps. But if you are, I'd just like to thank really quickly the lovely people at Spritual Goodies for sending me this wonderful box. And I actually have not opened it other than to see the top part of it. I don't know what's inside. So let's go ahead and see what's inside. If you're curious, you can keep going and watch me open these. These are one of those monthly subscription boxes where they send you spiritual things every month. And let's see. Every month they send you this like an affirmation card. It even says it on this little box, on this little paper, and it says all these different things about, actually, I think this might be like what they're worth. I'm not sure exactly. This is the first time I've gotten this. But let's see what there is going on in here. Let me move this over here. Oh, this is what I was wanting to get. So also it was very nice of them. See, they gave a discount code. MadWorld10, and you can go to www.spiritual-goodies.com, and if you put in this code, you'll get $10 off your first month. I think they're like 40 bucks a month. But let's see what's in here, because I have not, as you can see, I couldn't get all that stuff to go back in there that perfectly. So let's see what's in here. Let's see what we get. Maybe I should put this in something. At least lessen this stuff. It's good to know that they put all this in there, so we know they don't make a mess. I mean, they don't make a mess. They don't break the stuff. There's some breakable stuff in there, I think, something. I don't know. Let's see. I know they send candles and stuff. Trying to get most of it. Well, all right, so what is this? We have Earth Made Magic Self-Love Magic Initiation Candle. That's cool. Ooh, look at that. It's got little bits and stuff. It's got crystals in it too. It looks like rose bits. Ooh, that's cool. This looks like this might be, it's like either crystal or selenite. I think it's quartz crystal. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like roses, but a little bit more than roses. It smells like roses and a really nice rich smell. That's going to be wonderful to use. Here, I'll set that there. What else is in here? Jeez. Oh, look, they got a little bracelet they've sent me. What does it say? It says kindness matters. I think they're different every month. And there's like a bracelet for you to put on. That's cool. All right, let's see what else there is. What other goodies do we get? As you can see, everything is well packaged. Bubble wrap. Ooh, what's this? This looks interesting. I think it's some kind of perfume. We'll sniff it. I like smelly things. I don't know, it's not It's super smelly. Has a bit of a chocolate smell to it. Embrace. I bet it mixes better. Let me see what it says. Embrace Intention Perfume. This Intention Perfume is a delicious, dark, rich chocolate blend. Hey, I said it smelled like chocolate. It's not overly powerful, though. It's not like, oh my god. It's not super strong. It's very light. It says the essence brings to mind the comfort of a warm, loving hug. This blend was created with premium fragrance oils, essential oils, and coconut oil. Simply add a few dabs of Embrace to your wrists and neck. Sprinkle a little on your candles. Add a dash to your wax burner. Or pour a few drops into your bath. What does it say about the candle? Or the intention candle. This magically charged self-love initiation candle is made with high-quality herbs and oils. Each one contains clear and rose quartz crystals. So I guess those ones that were cloudier little bits were rose quartz. See, to bring self-love and beauty into the user's life. By the way, these are supposed to be like marketed as like self-love boxes, so these are like something that you do to give you some self-love. I think we all could use a little bit more than that of that in our lives, especially us people who are spiritual and are usually very giving and don't give enough to ourselves. Sometimes we're always giving to others. Anyways, it says, amazing for bringing that boost of self-loving energy. Burn this candle after a long day, when you meditate, or during your self-care rituals. Also a reminder, a few minutes each day to appreciate yourself. You are fabulous. Realize you've achieved a lot more than you give yourself credit for. That's cool. What's this? Oh, this is a cute little plaque thing. Something to hang on the wall. Could use more decorations. You know, this would be like a cool idea, is to take these and have a wall dedicated to them, and as they send them every month. You could put one on a wall, and then eventually have like a bunch of them on a wall. Kindness is always beautiful. I think that's supposed to be my month thing for my month, and just hangs up on the wall. So that's cute. Alright, what else is there? If you find this, it was meant for you. Okay? It says, these tiny cards are a perfect way to start a ripple effect of kindness. Simply write a small note of encouragement on the back of each one and hide them all around town. Write them around town. Then let the universe decide who finds them. Kindness matters, and love wins always. Ah, I like that idea. I might do that. So it's a bunch of them that says, if you find this, this is for you. This is meant for you. And then they're blank on the back, so you can write them things. You can put little affirmations of your own on the back of them. Leave them in ladies' rooms. Alright, what else is there? Is that everything? Oh, we got it all. I like that they use paper, it's recyclable. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Looking for a clue. What's in here? Ooh, I think it's a statue. Let's see what we got. Okay, I think I saw a statue. Like it said statue, but I didn't know what it meant by it. Or I didn't understand what it was being made from either. Oh, cool. Look at that. Let's see what it says about it. It says, meditating Kuan Yin statue. Kuan Yin is known as the goddess of mercy and compassion. She is a well-known deity, not only in Asia, but with numerous Buddhism followers around the world. Kuan Yin is positioned with a sacred vase pouring the nectar of wisdom and compassion while sitting on a lotus flower, meditating, holding her hands in sacred mudras, all being expressions of her divine loving energy. And it tells you a whole bunch about it. So I think that's really cool. Does it say what it's made out of? It's from Keops International. Huh. I'm not sure what it's made out of. Feels like, it looks like some kind of soapstone, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it's made out of. It's not super heavy. It's not dense. It's not like a amethyst or anything. Anyways, that is the wonderful package that Spritual Goodies. This is their November box that they sent for me. I got it like a day and a half ago. And let's go ahead. Oh wait, I was going to go ahead and show you one more time. This is the code to get $10 off your first month, and it's MadWorld10 and at www.spiritual-goodies.com. So I'll probably just leave a link down in the description if you want to go check it out. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started on the pick a card. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 1 with the yellow agate slice, and let's go ahead and find out what your person's current thoughts are about you. Alright, so we have Judgment, the Five of Wands in the reverse, the Knight of Cups. And then for your Oracle cards, we have Who in the World Are You? Getting to Know the New You. And Never Jam Today. Promises that never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now. Then we also have Acceleration and Lamentation. Okay. So what is your person currently thinking? This person, well, they feel very drawn to coming towards you. There's a couple things, and I have to mention it. I can't just break it down because it's talking about different things throughout. It's the same thing in some parts of it, and it's saying a few different things. One of the things is this person is suffering from some kind of broken heart. Okay, and you can see this here. Okay, it's not really saying what it's from, but this person's healing from a heartbreak. Also says freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So it could be, for some of you, it could be something else that is toxic for them, or an addiction. And this person is worried. Mice is about worrying and about things getting worse. The Nine of Swords is about worrying, anxiety. This is about anxiety as well. So this person is really worrying and having anxiety because they're feeling really drawn to you. They're feeling very like almost called, like divinely called to come towards you. Okay? But there's an issue. This person has a broken heart, and they're having feelings of not being enough. This person is having a serious issue with not feeling like they have enough. They feel like there's certain things that they're going to have to do to become a better person before they can come towards you. And you can see this here, and with not enough and sickle. They're frustrated, but lack of confidence, you know? Not enough. They're not feeling like they're enough. Then sickle talks about that as well. like they feel like they're not enough. It doesn't mean that they don't want to come towards you, but they feel like they're going to have to change before they can do that. Now, I am picking up a little bit with these cards right here, that there could be an issue where well, the Five of Wands is about backing down from something. So they want to come forward, but I feel like they're either backing down, or for some there could be an apology that needs to be done. There's like a conflict. There could be a delay. The conflict could be that there is a delay. They're very hopeful. I am picking up, for some of you might have like you might be someone involved with someone or interested in someone who's in the spotlight. So someone who is maybe an influencer of some sort, public influencer of some sort. Maybe even for some it could be a famous person. But I am picking that up here. That you might be. That you might be. They might be as well, but I feel like it's like it could be a little bit of both I'm picking up. And maybe you're both like in the public eye for some of you. It's not going to be for everyone. If that's not the case for you, then they see a lot of hope with you. They're very hopeful and optimistic about coming towards you. They look at your photographs and they think about you. They have you make them feel very nostalgic. They miss you. And with the bouquet, for the most part, they feeling pretty optimistic. The bouquet is an optimistic card as well. But they feel very optimistic that they can actually become the person that you want them to be. Okay, so they still feel like there's things that they need to do in order to do that. Like before you will fully like them. This is a I like you, as in you liking them. This is they're thinking about someone likes you. They're hoping that you'll like them. Okay, and this person is working with the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you might even actually work with this person or be in the same line of work with this person, but this person is working on themselves. I see the Eight of Pentacles on themselves, but it's not on themselves in like just the spiritual sense. It's like I feel like it's even physical or material. It could be that they're trying to get enough money. They're trying to change how they look. They're trying to get a makeover. I don't know. Okay, something like that. They're trying to change themselves. They do feel, though, with the Eight of Wands and with the sickle that the change can be made pretty quickly. So maybe it's something, maybe they got to get better teeth or something. Maybe they need to get something nipped or tucked. I don't know. Maybe they feel like it's more physical, or maybe they're going to rob a bank. I don't know. Hopefully they won't rob a bank, but I'm just saying they feel like it's whatever it is something that they could fix quickly, but it is an obstacle for them when it comes to coming towards you with the mountain. They feel like, again, they feel like they're not, that you won't accept them the way that they are, that you won't like them the way that they are. But this person is not letting you go with the Four of Pentacles. They might be trying to save money. They're trying to improve themselves. They're trying to get themselves together. They feel like, with the Page of Wands, they feel like there's a lot of adventures that could be had. There's a lot of ideas. This person is very inspired with you. They feel like that they could definitely contribute to the relationship. They feel pretty optimistic that other than this one hurdle, and it feels like something that could be physical. Like it's either physical or something that, just something that could be fixed quickly. The bouquet and these talk about things that can be fixed quickly and paint relatively easily. The obstacle could be money. Maybe they don't have enough money to fix whatever's wrong with them. Maybe it's a health issue. It could be all sorts of things like that. But this person feels like there's a lot of fun times to be had, and they're at a crossroads at the moment. And it's going to take time. Time takes time. It'll take time to heal, to progress. I don't feel like, again, the crossroads could indicate, making a choice. It could be like there's actually more than two choices here. So there's 1, 2, 3 paths on here. It could be that they're choosing between you and another person or another thing or multiple things. Maybe just what it feels more like what a path though they want to take other than that mostly. Like maybe they wanted to have the path where you're in it, but they don't know. It doesn't feel like they know, if you'll accept them for who you are. Because who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. So this is about them changing. This is talking about them changing something about themselves, They're changing maybe how they look. Something about themselves. It could be how they look, what they behave like, and maybe they want to cut out drinking or cut out smoking cigarettes or something. There's something that they're changing about themselves. It's something they feel like they could change quickly. Okay? And they're trying to change quickly, and they're trying to do it quickly, and they're trying to get to know that portion of themselves. But also, I feel like they're wondering if you're going to accept them the way that they are. Maybe some of you have said to them that maybe you would do something with them if they change something about themselves. There is this never jam today, which is about, promises that never come to be. Maybe they feel like that they could, maybe it almost feels like it's something that they could change quickly, but maybe it's really difficult. Maybe they're afraid they're going to make a promises that it's something that's not going to come to be, but at the same time it's saying not living in the moment as well. So when someone's not living in the moment, they're living in the future because they're saying, when I can do this, then I can do this. When I am perfect enough, then I can be loved by this person. When I am pretty enough, when I have enough money, when I have perfect teeth, this person will love me. But they kind of feel, like they're not living in the moment, and I think they're a little bit worried that, perhaps they can't do it all on their own, and if you're not there to help them or something like that, maybe they feel like it might never happen. I keep seeing that promises that never come to be, but it's almost like it's not a promise with you as much as I feel like it's a promise that they're having with themselves. They're promising they'll do these things, but they're worried that they're not going to be able to do it. They're worried that they're empty promises. They really want to come just straight forward to you. This is kind of like a Knight of Wands type of card acceleration. And they just want to go full force, head right to you. They want also to go straight ahead, and they would just, whatever it is that they're changing it right away. They want to do it right away. This is about acceleration. This is about speed as well. This is about speed. This is about passion and speed, but it's about them being able to do whatever they know, that whatever it is that they need to do could take a short period of time. Like, say if they quit smoking, well, they could quit smoking tomorrow. Maybe they do harder drugs or something. They could do it tomorrow, but they have to stick to it. It's something they have to do. Maybe someone who has to lose a few pounds, they could be worried that it's not going to happen, and they want to make it happen, but maybe it's harder for some than others. I don't know. It's like all different kinds of reasons. And this is lamentation. It's about suffering a loss and potentially not being able to get over it. So this person has suffered a lot of heartbreak, okay? And I feel like the heartbreak and other negative things that have happened to them has contributed to this needing to change. And they can't change. They have a hard time changing because it's a difficult. It's not a small obstacle. It's a mountain, and it's like something that can happen quickly, but it's also something that is difficult. Like again, I was saying, maybe they don't have enough money, or maybe something that takes money, Maybe they're self-conscious about having glasses and they need LASIK, but they can't afford the LASIK. It's just all sorts of things like that. It could be something like that. Maybe they got a third nipple they're self-conscious about and they got to get it removed. Who knows? I'm being silly. But the point is, it's also, this person has seen loads of suffering in their life. And because of this suffering, their ego, and not just their ego, but their self-esteem has been pushed down, and they just cannot feel like they're good enough until these things are fixed. But also, at the same time, with the Never Jam Today, promises that never come to be, like it feels like to them, there is a chance that they can't get this fixed, and if they can't get this fixed, then they don't feel like that they can be with you, that they're not going to be good enough for you. And they'll get cut off from being able to be with you. Because, again, it's saying promise that never come to be, because this person is very broken. You know? This person, they're not really broken. It's more like they're somewhat damaged. They're damaged because of whatever is wrong with them. They feel like this. Not saying that they actually are, but maybe you won't accept them. Maybe you won't be with somebody who isn't good looking enough or something. I don't know. You know, it's different for everybody. But that's what they're feeling, though. It seems like that's what's going on here. This is what they're thinking, though. That you're not going to accept them the way they are until they can change. And they feel that that's that sense of not being able to be, their self-esteem being down and not being good enough is because of this decay. The mice talks about decay, and their self-esteem has been decayed because they've had problems with whatever it is in the past. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 2. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 2 with the clear agate slice, and let's go ahead and find out what your person's current thoughts are about you. Alright, so first up, we have the Lovers. We have the Fool. We have the Sun. We have the Four of Cups. And we have the Five of Cups. Clarifying the Lovers, we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. We have the Five of Wands. Clarifying the Fool. Clarifying the Sun, we have the Queen of Swords. Clarifying the Four of Cups, we have the King of Wands. Clarifying the Five of Cups, we have the Queen of Wands. Clarifying the Ten of Wands in the reverse, we have Heart with a Key. Clarifying the Five of Wands, we have Hand of Cards. Clarifying the Queen of Swords, we have Love Call. Clarifying the King of Wands, we have Paradise. Clarifying the Queen of Wands, we have Self-Indulgence. Clarifying a Heart with a Key, we have the Stars. Clarifying the Hand of Cards, we have the Locket. Clarifying Love Call, we have the Bouquet. Clarifying Paradise, we have the Clover. Clarifying self-indulgence, we have house. And for your oracle cards, we have falling, the unknown, descent, momentum, and change. We also have I wonder what will happen next, ready to adventure, precipice of change, and pause before action. We also have management and story time. I am being so called to do story time first. I usually like to do that one first because I like to read it out of the book. Okay, and I like to start off because I feel like the whole purpose of this card is to try to get you to listen, because there's something important, some kind of important message that it wants you to hear. So it says, story time, settle down now and let's continue reading the story. It has a special significance just for you, all in the language of fairy tales and fables. So you must be very quiet and listen well. Don't fidget. Don't think about all the other things you have to do. Just give your attention to the story that's being read to you in this moment. What have you learned so far? What do you hope will happen next? Who is the hero of your story? And who is the villain? I like to say both the light and the dark meaning because I think it makes it sound cooler. But there's definitely a message that is here. I feel like it's almost like a call to action as well, because I am super drawn to the oracle cards right now because I love what they're saying. So one of the things that they're thinking about you is this management card is about you set a good example and inspire others to excellence. So they're thinking that you're a really good example to others. You're a really good leader. Maybe you're in a leadership role or something like that. They're thinking that you inspire others and that you're a good person is what I'm getting out of that. And they want to say, good job. They're really excited and happy about something that you've done or something that you're doing. That's really important to them. There's something that you're doing that they feel like is really important. Also, they feel like perhaps that is something that you would do together. Maybe you would help lead or inspire other people together. Okay, and I'm getting this partially with the house card and with the clover. I'm getting that they think that you're missing out on an opportunity. Someone's missing, either they think that they're missing out on an opportunity or they think that you're missing out on an opportunity. Take it however it resonates. But I'm really feeling that, especially if you're male, they are thinking that you're missing out on the opportunity. Okay? It's an opportunity that is brought on by luck with the clover. This is a very lucky opportunity. An opportunity for paradise, to have everything that you've ever wanted in your entire life. That's what it's saying. That's like basically the gist of what is being said in this reading. They think that you're missing out. This person that you're inquiring about is someone who's authentic, someone who is inspired, and like they're inspired. Maybe you inspired them. You know, maybe you inspire each other, because we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So that means that you're counterparts. Okay. You know, the King of Wands is Cancer, Leo, and the Queen of Wands is Aries, Pisces. Also, this person considers you a soulmate or some kind of twin flame or soulmate. Okay, and they feel like they're a martyr and they're going everything on their own. You know, they feel like that they've met the one. You know, key with the heart, welcoming love, meeting the one. Open your heart. They want you to open your heart. They want to get together. They want to maybe hang out or something like that. Get together and meet. This also, I'm feeling like there could be this person you could have a past life with, or multiple past lives with. I feel like this is a person who you've been with over and over again. You could be a soulmate or you could be a twin flame. It doesn't matter. I feel like it could be either one for these. But also, this person feels like there's a choice that needs to be made. Either they have to make the choice or you have to make a choice, but a choice needs to be made. Because they're tired of going all on their own. And they might be thinking you're tired of doing everything all on their own, with a 10 of Wands in the reverse. This person is feeling like the Fool. They want to take a risk. They want you to take a risk. They want you to take a leap of faith. They feel like there is a conflict that is going on within themselves or you, where a risk needs to be made. And the locket is also known as the heart, and it's a risk that is needing to be taken with the heart. Okay, there's a risk that needs to be made, and they're feeling very confident. You know, with the Sun here, they're feeling very confident that, you know, it would be perfect. It would be paradise. They just feel like that the relationship would be perfect, that they could make you perfectly happy and you can make them perfectly happy. And any insecurities maybe that you're having or they're having can all be melted away with just hanging out with the heart, with a key, like hanging out and spending time together. All right, so this right here, falling, talks about the in-between, like the in-between between like the end of what once was and the letting go of who you were. And this is also like a card of rebirth, kind of like the Death card, how you rebirth, or a Phoenix card into a new life. Also, this person is just not very sure what the outcome is going to be, but again, with the stars, they're feeling very optimistic. With the Sun, they're feeling very optimistic. They're very hopeful. Okay, but this person is in a complete immersion of the process of change. They completely accept it. They also feel like you're as well like you're both transforming. I'm feeling like a lot of mirroring in this reading. I'm feeling it coming from both sides in a lot of this. I'm ready to adventure and all that. It says this is like a longing for excitement. So this person is kind of like, they're feeling a little bit bored. Okay. They're feeling bored and they're ready for some change, or they want some excitement. You know, they wonder what is meant to take place next. Like, what's going to happen next? I really want to know what's going to happen next. They're waiting for the exciting part of this story to come. You know, the part where it starts getting really exciting. You know, the part where you can start getting into the paradise area. You know, they're excited about how this is going to unfold. You know, they're really optimistic, so they're excited. They're curious how it's going to unfold. They probably can't wait to kiss you or something like that. They can't wait to be in your arms. But they're wondering what is meant to take place next. So what is destined to take place next? They're not trying to force anything, but they're patient. They're trying to patiently wait. Okay. This person is someone who is comfortable but vaguely dissatisfied. So there's someone like everything is okay in their life and everything. They're like, okay, you know, this is okay, but they want more to happen. They want more to happen. They're ready for a challenge, and they're ready for new experiences. They're ready for change. They're ready for it to happen. This person's ready, and they're like, bring it on. Now, it looks like there's some kind of situation that happened here. Maybe they're thinking about sending you flowers. Maybe they sent you flowers. I feel like there's something, but we have love call here. Someone expresses love. So I feel like the bouquet almost feels a little bit literal. Maybe they want to send a gift or something to express their love. They want to send a message. They want to think, they're thinking of you and they want you to know it. Okay. And maybe they already did already, maybe, and you know, with the sun is about clarity. They're trying to make their intentions clear when they send a message to you, or they tell you that they miss you, or they're thinking about you. They're trying to make whatever they're saying, though, they're being honest with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a very honest and direct person. This person is not beating around the bush. So this person calls you up and says, I'm in love with you and I want to be with you until the day I die. They mean it. They mean it. And I don't think they're going to change their mind. They're very clear about what they want. They're just like, yes, yes, yes. This person really wants this. That's what I'm seeing with this. Okay. And I feel like, again, you know, this goes along with this card right here. I wonder what will happen next, because this is about being bored and dissatisfied with what's currently going on. They think that they're thinking currently that you need to, that, you know, again, they do feel like that you're doing a good job. You're very influential, and you're, for the most part, you're a very confident person. You know, I'm feeling that with management. I'm feeling that with the Queen of Wands. However, there's something that is being lacked. There's some kind of lack that is taking place with the Five of Cups. But it's not like you haven't lost everything. There's still something here. I'm hearing there's still much to be gained. So, because there's so much focus on what you don't have, or what's not being had, or what's being lost. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, I'm hearing on what's being lost. So if you're focusing on what will be lost because a choice has to be made, and you're worried about what you're going to lose, but what I was hearing is there's so much more to be gained. So, like, by taking this risk, and with your heart, there's so much more you can be gaining. You could be gaining paradise. You could be gaining, like, your entire dreams and wishes ever fulfilled with this person. So we have focus on self-worth, on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work. This is definitely like a shadow work card, and self-appreciation. And this is something that needs to be done so it can help solidify the foundation of the house. And you know, the house can also be symbolic of the self, because a lot of times, even when you dream of houses, you're dreaming of yourself, and what's in the house is what's part of what's inside yourself. So depending on what's going on inside the house and the dream that you're having. So I'm feeling like the house is about stability and self. Also, it's about family. I feel like there could be families that you feel like that there's going to be a loss of some kind of family or something like that. Maybe there's some members that aren't really family, but they're like, you know, like maybe like a kid from like your girlfriend's kid or something like that. Maybe they're really, really attached to you and everything, but there's more to be had. And I mean, it can be sad, but like say if in that kind of situation, that if you'd have to give up that, but you can't live your life always for other people, and for, you know, you can't live your life for other people's children, not change and not be in a healthy relationship, in a healthy situation, just because you feel like you don't want to hurt, you know, you don't want to disappoint someone, you know, when you know you're in not the best place, you're not in a healthy environment, you're not in an environment that can help you thrive, that you can improve yourself and have self-growth, you know. So I feel like that's what it's trying to say. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I appreciate it, and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and now move on to option number 3. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 3 with the purple agate slice, and let's go ahead and find out. Let's go ahead and find out what your person's current thoughts are about you. Alright, so we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. We have Justice. Oop. We have the Knight of Cups. The other cards wanting to get out of there. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. It's like, let me out. I want a new start. A healthy new beginning. Clarifying the Queen of Cups, we have the Nine of Cups. Clarifying the Ace of Cups, we have the King of Wands. Clarifying Justice, we have the Sun. Clarifying the Knight of Cups, we have the Fool. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Swords. Clarifying the Nine of Cups, we have Paradise. This card is really wanting to come out a lot lately. Clarifying the King of Wands, we have Camera. Clarifying the Sun, we have the Sword and Rose. Clarifying the Fool, we have I Like You. Clarifying the Nine of Swords, we have Stabbed in the Back. Person is wanting to go, like they're really, especially I could tell with, I wonder what will happen next. This person is ready for adventure. This person is ready to do something. They're tired of waiting. They're ready to get to it. They really want to do something. This card is like about travel. It can indicate like a single direction. But the direction is towards you. They feel like that your paradise, you're their wish come true. And also, I'm feeling like there is a certain degree of intuitive connection. Also, like with the Queen of Cups, is someone who is very loving. So they feel very loving towards you. Maybe they see you as someone who's very loving as well, and maybe that you have these aspects. But you're their wish come true. Also, this can not just be about physical travel, it can be about spiritual travel as well. I feel like there could be very special moments while you're together. Alright. These are both Cancer cards, by the way. It really is standing out to me. It's hard for me not to mention it. This one's Cancer Gemini. This one's Cancer Leo. The Ace of Cups is love. It's love overflowing, you know. It's divine love. It's new love. It's love that is just overflowing. Their cup is overflowing in love for you. And they want to give you this cup of love. You make them feel very confident. They feel very confident, very, very influential. They feel very, what is another word? They just feel very brave. I don't know, I'm hearing the word brave. They're being authentic. This is how they truly feel. They truly feel loads of love whenever they see you or think about you or talk about you. They just feel so much love, and it just wells up inside of them. And also when they are reminiscing, maybe they have camera here, maybe when they're looking at your social media, you know, whenever it's like reminiscing and keepsake. But I am feeling like a bit of the picture thing, because this person feels like they have this very like intense connection, this very spiritual bond. It's about a bond, and they feel committed to you. They're very committed to you. They're committed to what they're doing with you. They're committed to their mission with you. I feel like they're committed to you completely. Even if you're not in a commitment, they're committed to you. So I feel like you're their wish come true. And so they're not really wanting to be with anyone else because they feel like you're already the person they should be with. Maybe you're twin flames or something like that, or soulmates, and they just feel like you're the person for them. This person very clearly wants balance. And I say very clearly because the sword and the rose and the sun are about being very clear. It's both about clarity and truth and revelation. Justice is also about fairness. And they want it to be clear that they are very loyal to you. They're like this puppy, making a little sad face. But they feel like this. See how the puppy also has a rose in its mouth? They're very loyal to you. It's being very clear that they're very bound to you, very loyal to you. Okay, they don't want anyone else. Okay, they're not going to be with anyone else. They've decided you're it. That's what I'm feeling. So with the Knight of Cups, they're feeling like they want to make a love offer, or they're trying to make a love offer. They want to take a leap of faith with a Fool. They want a new beginning. You know, they like you. They actually love you, but it says, I like you. There's someone that likes you. Romance is blooming. They want to flirt, you know, especially with the snake. They want to date. They want to get together. You know, the snake, it can be about someone who is not so nice, right? But it also, the other part, it could indicate, you know, jealousy and stuff like that, but also it can indicate like intrigue and third parties that can affect the relationship. So there might be a third party in your situation for some of you. Not all of you, it has to be. But also this can actually indicate like a sexual like desire too. It is about some entanglements though for some. But this person, I'm feeling a very strong desire to be with you. They don't want to be with anyone else. They want you to want them and not want anyone else as well. So the Ace of Pentacles is about healthy new beginnings. The Nine of Swords, this is what they're worried about. It's not really about what's going on as much as they're just worried. They're worried about having a healthy new beginning. This is, again, with the mice, is about worrying and anxiety, you know, and they're worried about, you know, having a heartbreak. They're worried about pain. They're worried about being separated. You know, they're worried about deception and maybe even being attacked. Not really physically. I would say like maybe on social media or something, or even just in chat, or, you know, something talking or something, verbal attack. I wouldn't say it's physical or anything, but the mice is about anxiety and worries as well. So this person's feeling very isolated, you know, and even with the isolation card, it says that this is what they're thinking about you, that I feel like maybe somebody had been stabbed in the back in the past or something like that. Hang on. All right, sorry about that. My throat was irritated. All right, so even with the isolation card, it says it doesn't have to be all or nothing, all solitude or all society. Let the right ones in. So what I'm really getting out of that is that they want to be let in. They feel like they're the right one. Also, they feel like for some it might be the other way around. It could be that that you might be the right one to let in, or the other way around, there might be the right one to be let in, or you be let in. Also, it says if you always say no to invitations, people will stop asking you. So something to think about if they are inviting you to do things. Maybe they'll stop thinking that you might be interested, possibly. So this card right here, acceleration, it's kind of like got a Knight of Wands. And it says, you may encounter some obstacles, but you'll be able to deal with them swiftly. And then we have growing up and wanting to grow and experience. So something is like you're growing older, but you're embracing growing older because you rather gain wisdom. So maybe they feel like whoever is older, that they think that maybe it's like a rejection of perpetual youth. So it's like embracing growing older, even though you're not as pretty when you grow older, you become a lot wiser. You know, so would you want to give up any of your wisdom, you know, just to look better? And I think what it's saying that you wouldn't want to, or they wouldn't want to. And that's for thinking. They're thinking, maybe they're also valuing your wisdom and thinking, would I rather you look younger and prettier in exchange for you to be more immature? And that's what they're thinking. But they're feeling like that any obstacles that could be coming along could be overcome quickly. But they really want to just go straight ahead. They want to have a new beginning. They want to give you that cup of love. They want to, if you're got a third party, they want to just get rid of the third party and be with you. They don't want to think about the other people. They just want to be with you, with paradise. They might even want to be some alone time with you, with the snake in this card right here. They are wondering what is going to happen next. They want some excitement. So I'm feeling a little bit of sexiness. They're ready for something. Okay. This person's bound to you. They're not going anywhere. They're very sexually attracted to you. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and now move on to option or stone number 4. Alright, so here we have the cards for option number 4 with the pink agate slice. And let's go ahead and find out what your person's current thoughts are about you. All right, so we have the moon. We have the Empress. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords. And we have the Devil. Clarifying the moon, we have the Lovers. Clarifying the Empress, we have the Two of Cups. Clarifying the Four of Wands, we have the Nine of Swords. Clarifying the Eight of Swords, we have the Two of Pentacles. Clarifying the Devil, we have the Devil. Clarifying the Lovers, we have Ascending. Clarifying the Two of Cups, we have Dragonfly. Clarifying the Nine of Swords, we have Healing Heart. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles, we have Palm Tree. Clarifying the Devil, we have Talking. Clarifying Ascending, we have the Stars. Put them in some degree of danger or a severe difficulty. The person, if they're in a third party situation, which I don't know. If you don't have a third party situation, this might not be your spread. But this person is in a very toxic relationship, and I don't feel like it's with you. There's something toxic that is going on. Very, very toxic. Okay? It's sad. It's so toxic. Okay. I'm not feeling you guys are the ones that they are having a toxic situation with. I feel like there's another person or there's another thing that is causing this toxic situation. Okay? And the thing is this person, I feel like they're really reluctant to tell you anything. We can tell this with investigate. And with the owls with talking, they're afraid to talk to you. They're afraid to tell you what is going on. They're afraid of getting into trouble. They're afraid of getting caught communicating with you. Man, they're really confused, but I'm also picking up they're having dreams. They're feeling like your relationship is ascending. Okay? I'm picking up a lot of twin flame vibes coming from this pile. Or high-level soulmates. This, because we have lovers and we have the Four of Wands. Okay, and the Two of Cups. But the lovers is talking about a choice. And the thing is that I think that they didn't realize this before. I feel like they're kind of maybe getting something intuitive. They're getting communication, I feel like maybe from spirit or something, and it's telling them that you're the one, that they should be with. But let's see, this card is about, it's a time to make a decision, as like you've been waiting for this time. This is a card about that is very spiritual too. This is a very spiritual connection. Okay? This, I feel like there's some kind of growth. There's a spiritual growth they're transcending obstacles. They're learning and they're expanding. They're going through a new phase. They're preparing for union. It says that at the bottom, preparing for union. That's the exact words are on here. So it's a spiritual union. This is talking about choice. This is talking about choice. This is talking about juggling more than one thing. Okay, so with the Empress, they're seeing you as, man, the perfect person that they'd ever want to be with. The Empress has it all. They're abundant. They're loving. They're down to earth. They're practical. They're just very nurturing and loving. They have the embodiment of all the queens. They're thinking about union. They want the Two of Cups with you. They love you. They love you. They love you. You make them want to celebrate. I feel like it's things have come to light. Information has come to light. They're changing and they're healing their past. There's an increase in attraction, and the mood has changed. They're before, maybe they weren't feeling as loving towards you, but now they're feeling more loving. It's like they're waking up. Then it starts getting, this person wants the Four of Wands with you here. They want a happy home, celebration. They want to get married, possibly even with you. And they're worried about it. We have healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So the healing heart, they're trying to get freedom. I don't feel like they have it yet with that 8 of Swords and the Devil and stuff. They're worried about having it. They're worried about if they're going to be able to become free from a toxic relationship. And in the Clock Tower, it talks about it's like a time to seek refuge in solitude. It talks about solitude and a retreat and a meditation to like decide on like to make decisions. And it talks about preparing for what could come. And they're worried about it. You know, this hasn't happened yet. They want this, and they're worried that they can't have that unless they can free themselves, you know, but they're worried about everything it's going to take. I feel like it's going to take a lot, and it's not so much that they wouldn't just drop it any normal circumstance. What it feels like is that they're all wrapped up in this other person, and this person is vindictive. That's what it feels like. This person might be a narcissist or something, but they're vindictive. And they'll do things and say things to manipulate the situation. They're narcissists. They'll love bomb. They'll do everything they can to try to keep you in their clutches. You know? But I'm not saying that to you. I'm not saying this person is that. I'm saying the person that they're involved with is like that. This person feels all stuck up on their head. They're trying to juggle. They don't know what to do. They're juggling 2 things. They're juggling multiple things. You know, the anchor and the palm tree pretty much talk about the same thing. They're both about stability. You know, the palm tree is about stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. You know, the 2 of Pentacles talks about flexibility, being flexible. The anchor is about, you know, I think a lot of people know what the anchor already means because people get it tattooed on themselves all the time. But, you know, it's about happiness and it's about endurance and stability. It's about like being able to, like being solid, if that makes sense. It's like, I don't know, I'm not having the best word here. I'm not getting, the words aren't coming to my mind very well for about that. Like, I feel like there's a word I'm missing. But this person feels trapped. They can get out of it. They can free themselves, but they feel trapped. Some kind of affirmations, you know, to make them feel better. Maybe let them know that they could be safe with you, or they could trust you in some way, shape, or form. So the mortality feels a little bit literal here. They are thinking about their mortality because they do have a sense of danger going on here. But it's not like they're feeling afraid like you're dangerous. But it's feeling like this person appreciates their existence. They don't want anything bad. They don't want to die. But they want to live too. That's what this card is also about appreciating existence, appreciating being alive. So they're accepting mortality in themselves and others, but it's saying that they're accepting mortality. So this person enjoys being alive. They want to live. They don't want to feel restricted. They don't want all this devil energy. They don't want this toxic energy. Also, mortality can talk about the belief that their life has less value than other possible lives, than other people's lives. So this could be talking about self-sacrificing as well, like sacrificing themselves so other people may not suffer. So because maybe the toxic person would hurt a loved one or something like that, that someone that they love, if they did anything. I mean, this is isolation. This person feels isolated. They feel isolated from other people and anybody who they feel like they can't talk to nobody. They feel alone. They want to reach out though. I feel like they want to reach out. I feel like they're getting closer to doing that. Then they have disquiet. It says, do you have a vague feeling that something's not quite right? Some worry that doesn't seem to have a specific cause? Trust those feelings of disquiet. It's easy to po-po them, especially if other people keep telling you everything is fine. Your intuition is correct. Something is wrong, and it's closer than you think. Examine your work and your home, your health, your relationships, all the areas of concern in your life. Make adjustments as needed. And this one right here, I'm definitely feeling the dark meaning, which is don't make any sudden moves. You know, if you look in the picture, there's like this freaky moth type creature and they're pretending like they're sleeping. It's like when the monster comes out of your closet and you're trying to pretend like you're sleeping so it doesn't know. Maybe if it can't notice that you're awake, that you're not awake. If it thinks you're sleeping, it'll leave you alone. It's like she's reaching for a mirror too so she could see better what's going on. Because look, it looks like a moth-like creature, but it has like this thing coming out of its mouth so it could bite. It has like a stinger on its butt. So that's what the person feels like. And I don't feel like it's coming that they feel like about you. It's like they want the Two of Cups. They want the lovers. They're sending. They love you. They want all these magical, amazing things. And that's what this card talks about too. You know, they want this amazing thing, and they just know it's going to come at great sacrifice. I really do think that they're going to do it, but they're really investigating. They're trying to figure out how they could do it and how they become safe without having basically any loss of life. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.